Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, welcome. My name's Monica, and in today's video, I am going to go over the March new releases plus my TBR. So March is my birthday month, and I will say this, it does not reflect it in my TBR, simply because I want to read all the books and I have some ideas of stuff I'm going to be doing. Let's just get into the new releases first, and then I will go over my TBR. So starting off strong on March 1st is The Fall Risk by Abby Jimenez. This is a novella short story that she's releasing, and the narrators are going to be Julia Whalen and Connor Crayas. Then on March 4th is Wild Side by Elsie Silver. This is book 3 in her Rose Hill series. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook. And the narrators are going to be Jason Clark and Samantha Brentmore. So also releasing on March 4th is From Nowhere by Julie Ann. This is going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook. This is in her Wildfire series. And the narrators are going to be Benjamin Sands and Amy McFadden. Also on March 4th is The Shots You Take by Rachel Reed. This is an hockey romance. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, audiobook, and ebook. And the narrator is going to be Greg Bordeaux. Also on March 4th is I Accidentally Hooked Up with a Vampire by Jessica Cage. This is book 2 in the Accidents Happen series. It's going to have paperback and ebook. I'm not sure about an audiobook, but it looks really cute. Also on March 4th is The Rag Picker King by Cassandra Clare. This is book 2 in the Chronicles of Castletine, I think that's how you say it, series. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, audiobook, and ebook. It's traditionally published. And the narrators are going to be Fiona Hardingham and Christian Coulson. So the last one on March 4th is Promise Me Sunshine by Cara Bastone. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, audiobook, and ebook. And the narrator is Alex Fink. Then coming out on March 11th is Merit by Devaney Perry. This is book 4 in the Treasure State Wildcat series. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, audiobook, and ebook. I don't know who the narrators are. They have not been announced. So also releasing on March 11th is Blood Beneath the Snow. This is looks like a fantasy romance. It's a heart-pounding romantasy about a rebellious princess. It looks really, really good. It's going to have ebook, paperback, and audiobook, and the narrator is Ellie Gossage. This is book 1 in a new series. It's the Blood and Souls duology, so I think it's going to be 2 books. So I'm absolutely going to check this one out because I want to read more romantasy. Also on March 11th is Story of My Life by Lucy Score. This is book 1 in the Story Lake series, so it's a new series she started. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, audiobook, and ebook, and the narrators are going to be Lila Winters and Sebastian York. Also releasing on March 11th is Fan Service by Rosie Dannon. This is going to have all the releases, paperback, audiobook, and ebook, and and honestly, it looks really, really cute. But the narrators are going to be Erin Shedlock and Brittany Presley. Another book releasing on March 11th is 4 Steps to the Perfect Fake Date by Lillian Monroe. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, audiobook, and ebook. And then narrators are going to be Bryant Walker and Leanne Woodward. Releasing on March 13th is If You Love Me by Helena Hunton. This is book 4 in the Toronto Terror series. I really like this series. It is turning out to be a very good hockey romance series for me. Anyway, it's going to have all the releases, paperback, audiobook, and ebook. I do not know who the narrators are going to be. They have not been announced yet as of me filming this video. Also releasing on March 13th is The Strawberry Patch Pancake House. Say that 5 times fast. And I just did. Anyway, this is by Laurie Gilmore, and it's book 4 in the Dream Harbor series, you know, the Christmas Tree Farm series. Anyway, it's going to have all the releases, paperback, audiobook, and ebook, and the narrator is going to be Regina Reagan. On March 18th, Ava Hunter is releasing Tame the Heart. This is book 1 in her Runaway Ranch series. This is already out on paperback and ebook. However, she's now releasing the audiobook, and the narrators are going to be CJ Bloom and Teddy Hamilton. I'm really excited for this one because I want to try more of Ava Hunter. So, actually, I don't think I've actually tried Ava Hunter yet. Okay, moving on. Also releasing on March 18th is Beautiful Exile by Catherine Cowles. This is book 4 in her Spirit of Fall series. It's going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook. She has not announced who the narrators are going to be. It's less than a month away. and I'm really, really excited for this one. I cannot wait for this one to come out with all the teasers that she's been giving us. I'm so excited for this one. Then also releasing on March 18th is Hidden Roots by Cleo Evans. This is book 3 in the Citrus Cove series. This is going to have ebook and paperback. I have not heard anything about an audiobook, but she did put the first one on audiobook, and I'm certain that she's going to be releasing the other 2 on audiobook as soon as she's able to. So, all right. So anyway, on March 20th is My Silver Lining by Laura Pavloff. This is book 2 in the Rosewood River series. This is going to have all the releases: audiobook, paperback, and ebook. She has not announced who the narrators are, so hopefully we'll know very soon. Also on March 20th is Kiss the Villain by Rena Kent. This is an MM romance in the Legacy of God series. I think this is just an extra book she just wrote in the Legacy of God series. It's going to have paperback and ebook. I suspect it will also have an audiobook, but she hasn't announced anything about an audiobook.
Hey guys, Ed and Monica here. So I was in and off editing right today because listen, I have ADHD. I do a little bit of work and then I give myself stuff. Point of this is because I was going on YouTube, then I was going on Instagram, and when I was on Instagram, Tiffany from Tiff P Reads, you probably know her because she's really a big audiobook influencer. She's fantastic. I've gotten some really good recs from her. I'm gonna link her channel stuff down below, and you can go check her out. But she shared the drop that Rena Kent did today, and the drop. I mean, Kiss the Villain. Listen, Kiss the Villain. I'd read that just because of the name itself. Like, oh gosh, that is a great name. But she dropped the narrator list, and there's not one, there's 2. It's a full cast narration. So I'm gonna look down so I make sure I get it correct. But it's going to be Stephen Dexter, Grayson Owens, Teddy Hamilton, Shane East, Corvin King, Samantha Brentmore, and Vivian LaRue. Listen, that is a stacked cast. I might listen to it just for the narrators and for the title. The title is fantastic. Even though me and Miss Rena Kent doesn't always get along, I'm always willing to give her another try. Anyway, back to the regular video. But I know a lot of people really like this series. I liked God of Malice, but I have not. Rena Kent and I, well, we're not going to talk about Rena Kent. We're just going to move on. But I really hope this is good for everybody else who loves this series. I think it probably will be. I mean, the title is Kiss the Villain. That's a really good title. So, all right. So on March 25th is an audiobook release only. So the paperback and ebook is already out, and this is from Metal Slinger by Rachel Schneider. This is book 1 in the Fire and Metal series. So keeping my eye on that audiobook. Releasing on March 25th is The Lady Sparks of Flame by Elizabeth Everett. This is book 2 in the Damsels of Discovery series. This is going to have all the releases, paperback, ebook, and audiobook, and the narrator is going to be Elizabeth Jaski. I think that's how you say her name. Releasing on March 31st is The Kingdom of the Two Moons. This is by Alexandria Thomashoff. I hope I said her name correctly. This is going to have paperback, ebook. I suspect might have an audiobook, but I haven't heard anything, so that looks like a really good romantasy as well. Anyway, so those are the books that are releasing in March that I have found. I'm sure I'm missing stuff because March is going to be a stacked month. So let's just go to my TBR. So on my TBR, I am going to be reading Wild Side by Elsie Silver. This is on my new release TBR for 2025 part 1. I cannot wait for this book. It's green, so it's perfect for the month of March, because March is St. Patrick's Day and the beginning of spring, so you get all the green coming out. So yes. Anyway, I'm digressing. Let's move on. And I already have my library hold, and I'm the first one in line for this, and it's Promise Me Sunshine by Cara Bastone.
I'm so excited for this one as well. And then I'm absolutely going to be reading Merit by Devoney Perry. If Devoney Perry releases it, I'm reading it. Same with Abby Jimenez, which is why The Fall Risk is on my TBR. So I was going on Goodreads one day and I saw that they have these extra little challenges to read throughout the year. And they have the Essential Reader. Then you have Buzzy Books, Epic Quest, Era Explorer, and Sweet and Spicy. Buzzy Books are the books that everybody's been talking about, right? Oh, there's also going to be one more, and I think they're going to be releasing the books that you have to read in order to get this. And you only have to read one book in order to meet these challenges. So I was like, oh, I like this. And so I'm going to do 2 vlogs, one with 3 books and then another vlog with the 3 books that I have picked from these challenges. So you can go on to Goodreads and you can see what the challenges are and what books are in there. It's actually very interesting what they've picked. So I am going to start with the Buzzy Books challenge, and that one I'm going to be reading The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. This is also on my backlist, or not my backlist, but my cozy mystery / romantic suspense / suspense TBR 2025 that I wanted to read. I know it's being made into the movie and I wanted to try Frida McFadden, and so I'm starting with The Housemaid. So the next book on my TBR, and it's for this Goodreads challenge, it's under the Era Explorer, so this is historical fiction. And my library hold just came in and is for The Women by Kristen Hanna. I'm going to go into Kristen Hanna. I've never read a Kristen Hanna book before, and I decided to try The Women. I might regret that decision. It's on the Era Explorer, but I also know that it makes everybody cry a lot. So maybe I do need a good cry, but I'm going to go in and I'm going to read it. So I'm a little nervous on that one. The other one that I am going to read for this vlog, that's on the Goodreads challenge, and it's under the Sweet and Spicy challenge, and it is Quicksilver by Kelly Hart. I have been meaning, and I've had this audiobook since it came out. I pre-ordered the audiobook. Listen, I have the paperback. I have yet to read it. I need to read this book very, very badly. And my cat decided to bend the page, which I'm still mad at her for, because she likes to get up on my shelves. So anyway, okay, so that's also going to be on my TBR for March, and it's going to be a vlog. So you'll probably see the vlog closer to mid to end of March. So keep a lookout for that video, because I will do it. Now, I've already read Legacy from Nora Roberts, and I actually just re-listened to it because I wanted to refresh my mind, but I didn't want to keep it on this TBR, but because from Jess from Peace Love Books, her Patreon, we do a Nora book a month, and so I've already read Legacy, and again, like I just said, I just re-listened to it. Anyhow, okay, so instead of that, I'm going to get a book off my Nora TBR for 2025. I mean, I'm still trying to read all her backlist. So, and I'm going to read Homeport. So that is off my Nora 2025 list, and this one I haven't read yet. So I will be reading that one. So the last book on my March TBR is, I wanted to pick out a historical romance. So I know that a lot of people really love this book. I think Christi from Christi Reads a Lot. She told me this book is fantastic. She also told me that The Woman was fantastic. And so anyway, I really love her recommendations. So I am going to read The Princess Bride by Charis Michaels. I think that's how you say her name. Anyhow, so yes, that is going to be the books that I am committing to read in March. Obviously, I will be reading more. And I say that because I think, and I will give you a hint, I'm recording this on February 19th. As of right now, I have been reading, let me go down because I have my reading log up on my computer. I have read 34 books so far. So yes, I think I'll be reading more than 9 books. So as of this recording, I have read 76 books off my Goodreads challenge of 100. So I think I'm going to make the 100. I'm just saying. Anyhow, let me know if you're reading any of these books. What new release are you excited for? Because I would love to know. And let me know if I missed any, because I'm sure I have missed something. Because, I mean, yes, it's me. Anyway, if you made this far in this video, please leave me a, you know what? Leave me a bird emojis, because the birds are chirping outside, because it's first thing in the morning when everybody's asleep when I am recording this video, so I don't have to try and edit out all the noise. Until next time, my friends, happy reading. Bye.